Get ready.
In this list, we look at our top 6 tips for families visiting Efteling. Efteling is one of the top European theme parks and is located in the Netherlands. The park opened its doors in 1952 and is said to have inspired much of the original theming for Disneyland in California. As well as this, Efteling is the second most visited European theme park behind Disneyland Paris. One thing to note about Efteling is that the park is huge. To put this into perspective, Efteling is 3 times the size of Disneyland California. Many of our tips are related to not suffering the fate of tired and upset kids. Get ready. Number 6. Bring your own stroller. We already mentioned how big this park is, so small children may find it difficult to keep up. To avoid any upset and the potential of going home early, we highly recommend having a stroller on hand. It's important to note that it is possible to rent strollers at the park for as little as €4.50 for the day. However, these strollers are more like little one-seater sleds that you can pull along. Therefore, in order to get the added benefit of additional storage space and comfort, you should bring your own. Finally, and maybe most importantly, the park has plenty of stroller parking spots. Not having a place to park strollers can be a major pain point in some parks and lead to a lot of anxiety, but you don't have to worry about that at Efteling. The last thing you want on your trip to this wonderful park is to be stressed, so do yourself a favour if you have small kids and bring a stroller into the park. Number 5. Take advantage of Baby Switch. Baby Switch, Baby Switch, Baby Switch. What more can we say? Well, if you haven't heard of Baby Switch before, you're in for a pleasant surprise. In short, Baby Switch allows parents with small children to ride an attraction without lining up twice or compromising on who will mind the baby. In terms of how this works, it's a pretty simple system. One parent lines up and rides the attraction, the other parent stands at the exit with the baby. When the first parent is finished, the second parent can then walk straight onto the attraction, after handing the baby over, of course. One major plus about the Efteling Baby Switch system is that it applies to most attractions. Sometimes a park can have a Baby Switch system, but this may not apply to the top attractions. However, at Efteling, this isn't the case. Number 4. Use the train to get around. I'm not sure if we mentioned this yet, but Efteling is a big park. Therefore, it's important you get around the park in the smartest way possible. One way you can do this is by availing of the Efteling steam train. The train stops in 2 realms, Rugrok and Marrijk, which are located on either side of the park. As well as this being a great and quick way to get to either side of the park, it's also an attraction in itself. The train ride itself takes you on a scenic journey through the realms of Efteling. The journey takes around 15 minutes and gives you a view of the park you won't have seen before. During the train ride, you will also get a chance to sit down and take a break from the day's walking. This can be especially good for children, who may get tired walking from one side of the park to the other. Overall, we feel the steam train is a big plus for families visiting the park. Number 3. Make use of designated breastfeeding areas. Efteling have made breastfeeding easy by placing dedicated rooms in different areas of the park. These dedicated rooms can be found in 3 areas of the park: Volk van Laaf, Rugrok, and Station de Oost, train station. For the first 2, you will need to obtain a key from the first aid post in Marrijk. For Station de Oost, you just need to ask one of the employees to open the door for you. It's also worth noting that Efteling offers other services for women with young children. Firstly, it's possible to get a baby bottle heated up at any of the restaurants in the park. All you need to do is ask one of the staff members. Secondly, there are a number of changing facilities dotted all over the place. This means you should never be left in a less than pleasant situation. Number 2. Download the app in advance of your visit. Coming in at number 2 on our tips for families visiting Efteling is to download the app. We would also advise downloading the app before you actually get into the park. The reason for this is that the app is 50 megabytes, meaning it would require a lot of data to download. Wi-Fi can be a little weak in the park, so downloading can be an issue sometimes. In short, downloading the app has a lot of benefits. These benefits include details on attractions, shows, and most importantly, wait times. In our opinion, it's wait times which provide the most value here. I think everyone can agree that there is nothing worse than a long line and your bored children will agree. We would recommend familiarising yourself with the app before you visit. This will help with your overall planning and help you make good informed decisions. The last thing you want to happen is to show up at a ride that's closed or find yourself with an incredibly long wait time. Number 1. Purchase souvenirs and collect them later. When it comes to the overall theme park experience, souvenirs play a big part here. Having something to take home with you is a great reminder of your trip to the park. However, carrying souvenirs around the park with you can be a massive pain. Unfortunately, in most theme parks, this is part and parcel of the whole process. This can become even more intensified when kids are involved. The more kids you have, the more you purchase. The result of this is usually the parents having to carry everything. Thankfully, Efteling has a great service which allows you to purchase a souvenir and collect it later as you leave the park. This means you avoid the hassle of carrying around your merch, and you can actually enjoy the park hassle-free. Other theme parks offer this service, however generally it's only for people staying on property. The fact that Efteling offers this to all guests is a testament to the park's great operations. To sum up, knowing about this service can really save you a lot of time, so don't be afraid to ask. If you like this video, make sure to check out our family tips video for Disney California Adventure on screen now, or go over to our channel for plenty more theme park content. That concludes our list of top tips for families visiting Efteling. Now you're ready, and don't forget to subscribe for new weekly content.